actually two other. I actually invited the founder of Givbux. What I'm going to introduce you guys to is primarily three things. My name, let's start off there. My name is Coach B, Brian Early. So if you want to get any background information on the type of commitments, movements that I've been generating, you can just go to Google and put in hashtag Coach B, and you'll be able to see some of the things that are online that I've been doing. Basically, I'm a financial literacy coach, and I'm also CFO of a media company. Our media company is Diversified Media International, and that's how me and Damien connected. One of the ways that me and Damien connected is he has his nonprofit organization that's going to be helping youth at the literally ground level and directing them away from crime and things that are detrimental to their life and their future. Another thing that we're doing in conjunction with Damien is the tools that I have available because of the media company will allow him to be able to raise capital to be able to facilitate the needs of his foundation. And so he invited you guys on today, not only to just get a basic introduction of kind of like the team that he's putting together to try to get this, well, not to try, but to get this up and rolling, but also to kind of hip you guys to the tools that you have available at your disposal as well. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to mute out the background in case we have anybody that comes on that has background noise. And then I'll unmute. If you have any questions, you can just raise your hand as I'm going through the information. So I'm going to send out a text to the founder of Givbux to let him know we are live. I know he had a meeting this afternoon, but he said he wanted to carve out some time to join. And then what I'll do is, as soon as we complete, I'll let you gentlemen tell me, what your backgrounds are and how you think, what I have just introduced you to can work in conjunction with what we're doing all together with Dave. Let's begin at Givbux.com. This is one of the tools we're using to be able to raise capital for Damien. It's a free download that's in the Apple and Google Play Store. This is a publicly traded nonprofit. And so what's important about this is that this app is designed to raise money for your personal needs, causes, charities, and/or organizations. Simple and sweet. It enables you to earn from the activity that is taking place in the app, okay? And so once again, it's a free download available in the Apple and Google Play stores. And what it's doing is it's allowing its user base to capitalize on the monetization model that has made Facebook, Google, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, you name it. All of these social vehicles have become multi-million, billion, and some now, even with Google, trillion-dollar enterprises because of the monetization model. And that's all based on the user. Well, this platform is designed to give the user those funds that are flowing through that monetization model. Because once again, the app is a publicly traded nonprofit entity, okay? So we're already connected to major brands such as Uber. You can take an Uber right now and pay for it in Givbux. And I'll show you that on the actual app in a moment. So once again, I'm gonna give you guys a brief 50,000-foot overview. And so this information is at Givbux.com. If you want to see some of the merchants that are involved in Givbux, click on merchants at the top, and you can see names like you just saw: Uber, Disneyland, Chipotle, Burger King. The list goes on and on of the different locations. And so Here's a short list: Domino's, Banana Republic, Bonefish Grill, Applebee's, AMC Theaters. We just added Delta Airlines into the Givbux app, Foot Locker. Like I mentioned, Disneyland, Old Navy, Ulta Beauty, Houston's, you guys see. And we're just getting started. So we're approaching between 5,000 to 10,000 downloads right now. Hotels.com, Papa John's, grocery stores, like Vons, a lot of grocery stores that are on the West Coast. So as we continue to grow, and that's what this video is all about. So if you visit the site, this video will enable you to see the introduction of community-based mom and pop shops that may not be these national big brands, but they're popular in certain cities and or want to be literally advertised next to these big brands. And so it's free for merchants to become part of the Givbux ecosystem and now have their logo and their brand highlighted amongst those major recognized brands. Okay. And so to learn more about that, you just click on this video and it tells you about how to become a merchant in the system. And everything is connection based. This is all invitation only. That's how the monetization model works. You can download the app from the Apple and Google Play Store, but you're unable to complete the download process without an invitation code. Okay. And so Damien has his invitation code that he'll be sending you gentlemen if you guys want to download the app and take a look at it for yourself. So for charities, here's a video that goes over the different ways that a charity can benefit from being a member in the Givbux app. But the main way is that in order for a user to be able to earn in the app, they have to first be giving to a charity. So you can choose to give at least 1% all the way up to 99, 100% of your cash back, instant cash back rewards to a charity of your choice. And if your charity is not in the app, you can get your charity in the app for free. Okay. So as you see, we're already connected to Salvation Army. We've already done campaigns with America, with Red Cross. One of the first nonprofits that I was instrumental in getting in is Fans of America Veterans Foundation. So I actually got this app, this Veterans Foundation into the app. And so here's some other ones, Art Thrift Stores, Mid School Box Club. This is, I think it's based out of California, but they are dedicated to making sure kids go back to school with the products that they need, And so this is just a few of the nonprofits that are part of our Givbux ecosystem. Once again, it's free for a nonprofit to become part of what we're doing. And actually, they can actually register right here on the site. Once again, they have to have the invitation of the person that invited them to become a charity in the app. And so I'm going to give you guys a sneak peek into the app. Let me share let's see. I'm going to unmute the lines. So Ken, if you're here while I'm going into the app, I know your time is pressed. You can unmute, Ken, and basically say hello to everybody while I'm going over to the app.
Good afternoon, everyone. Can you hear me okay, Coach?
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear.
Perfect. Well, yeah, while Coach is doing that, it's exciting to talk to new, fresh faces and people that are having exposure to this platform. Really excited about it. We worked hard to bring something that you guys can all be proud of, that you can make money with, and most importantly, you can help others that are less fortunate, by giving back to charity, and it doesn't cost anybody anything. I know Coach has done a pretty good job representing the company and what we stand for and what we're all about. But if I can give you in, 20 seconds why I designed this and why we put this together, I truly wanted to help change the way the world gives, but I wanted to do it in a way where it didn't really cost anybody anything. So you're like, how are you going to pull that one off? Well, basically what we did is, I said, how could I make sure that when I eat and put food in my belly, I'm actually putting food in someone else's belly. You know, how can I make sure when I go to the mall and I buy a t-shirt or a pair of underwear or a pair of shoes for myself, that I'm helping someone else that maybe didn't even take a shower today or didn't even, you know, maybe slept under a bridge. So I said, well, why don't I use technology? Everybody's got smartphones. Why don't I figure out a way to partner up with merchants and put this really cool fintech platform together so that as we live our lives, this is why we call it a lifestyles app, but as we live our lives, we never forget about those that are less fortunate. And all we have to do is demonstrably show our support by using technology. You know, the app will do all the work. The app will make sure the rewards get distributed. The app will make sure that charities benefit. You just have to put a little points of data in there and let the app do the rest. And all you have to do is say, hey, if I earn $1 from this app, I want to give X percentage to this charity. You get to pick the charity and you get to pick the percentage that you want to give away. But you must give some of your rewards away to charity or someone else that's less fortunate. And that's how and why we put this app together. And I just use technology. I use merchants, and I put this whole ecosystem together. We've got a really unique revenue model. So the company makes money in several different ways. This is how I can afford to pay and reward you and the people that you tell about the app. That's how I can economically and financially reward you all. So it's pretty cool. We don't have anything to sell. It's just a platform. And I thought, let's change the way the world gives by everybody living their lives, but not forgetting about those that are less fortunate. And that's it.
Thank you so much for that, Ken. And so while we have you on board, the mic are muted. So anybody that may have a question on the information that you saw thus far, while we have Ken online with us, let's get your question answered. Any questions? Damien?
Okay, well, I've already, I've been dealing first. How you doing, Ken? Nice to meet you. I've been, dealing with the Givbux, and I can say that it is a nice system because once you see that not only you make money, but the people that you link up make money, and the people that they link up, just it, it, everything helps everything, everybody benefits from it. And I like
That's
the
right.
fact that you giving back to a charity because when I see so many people up and down Lafayette, Murfreesboro, Pike, or anywhere where I go, I think to myself, man, I am just one step above being away from them,
Right.
at any time, you know. So anytime that I can give back, God knows my heart. He knows what my mission is. So
Right.
anytime that I can give back and contribute, if it ain't nothing but a prayer, or if it ain't nothing but $100 or whatever I can give, hey, I did something, you know. And
That's right.
so to see that app that was created for humanity and not, well, created with humanity and not for humanity. And what I mean by that, this app is created with it to grow, to help the community instead of being a system that's used for the community that they only generate from.
Right.
So I like this. I like the app. I use it as much as possible when I got some money, you know. But you can talk on the app. I mean, just to be able to talk on the app, do video on the app, you still earn points. So I mean, just using it is you making money.
That's
And
right.
so how many apps give you money just by going on with somebody that you know is on the app and you link up and you generate money just to talk? Who get paid to talk? Just free talking. So
Right.
hey, that's about the only thing I can say about the app. I just, I'm just glad to be uh, a part of this team right here. Be it with what Brian got going on, And then when Ron introduced himself, and then when Mr. Bodie introduced himself, and Belfort Pookie introduced it, when everybody introduced themselves, and you see the piece of the puzzle that's put together, and the vision that each individual has that is about to be collectively formed together to push for another greater common goal that is like Brian said the other day with my program, it's going to give back to Brian's apps and the Bitcoins and the different ventures that he has going on. It's going to help with Ron, with what he has going on with the mayor's office, and with Mr. Bodie coming in with job opportunities for the city. You know, not just regular jobs. I'm talking about government official jobs that the average man or woman otherwise wouldn't be able to even come to this route. So
Right.
with his position being a director over Davidson County, the power that he has to harness, you know, and everybody have their own power, you know, and like I've said so many times and told so many people, you know, nobody is bigger than the next, you know, and everyone on this phone has displayed that, and I constantly try to push people in front of me, like, hey, you take over, you know, because where I come from, I walk, I'm far behind, but I'm right here with some people that's on time, that's on point, that's advanced, that far exceeds anything that I could possibly imagine. And God placed it all right here in my at my expense to share expense, to collaborate expense. And this is a wonderful team that I'm working with, you know. So I entrust and I endear each and every person on this platform, or that may think that they're worthy enough to come into this circle. So like Brian said, keep your circle tight, but they circle so tight, it's like a little dot, you know, and that's what we need, because I believe in this. I believe in what y'all got going on, because I've had so many people that say, hey man, yeah, come on, let's do the program. Yeah, it sounds good, but I don't feel nothing from you until now. So I'm just proud to be a part of this and be an instrument that God has used to bring all of us together.
Thank you for that, Damien, because you know, you're so true in everything you say. This meeting isn't basically to highlight the app. It's to highlight what we are bringing to the table to be able to build the foundations that we all have.
Right.
Because we all have foundations that are trying to empower people. And
Right.
just by sharing this information, it's another tool that we each can use to empower our initiatives. And
Yep.
collectively, we're all helping each other. And so what Damien spoke on a moment ago is the talk and chat feature that you see here. What is happening is the first in the industry, in that people that are using the Givbux communication system, whether it's talk, chat, video chat. Ken, I don't know if your app is open, but I'm gonna give you a quick call to show the clarity of the video chat. But we're the only app that's out right now that is actually, okay, maybe Ken dropped off. Well, Damien, well, you're on your phone, so,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I'll display
But
that.
actually, hey, Misha, hold on.
Well, that's not a problem. I can display it another time. But I just wanted you guys to see the clarity of the video chat, that our users are actually earning from. And so what they're doing is they're taking the revenue, the advertising dollars. Okay, Ken, I was just trying to do a call. So let me know when you have your Givbux app open. Okay, yeah, I did mute everybody. Hold on one second. And so, gentlemen, while we're going through that, I'm gonna unmute all the lines so we can get some basic introductions on who we have with us. Okay. Let me jump on. There's Ken. And do a call. Yes, sir. Everybody can see my green screen, but they can also see your blue screen. It's beautiful out there, my brother.
Okay, very good.
Can you guys see that, Damien? Can you see the screen? Because I can't hear you. Okay, perfect. All right, long as they can see you, that's all I wanted to make sure. Okay, perfect, Ken. All right, I'll wrap it up here. Thank you for your time today. And if we have any questions, we'll schedule another call.
Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye. And so one last thing I wanted to show you guys before we get out of the app is over here where the big star is, that's the reward system. You see, since my last cash out, I've earned $19 from 7 generations of people using the app. I have 95 personal downloads. They have 125, they have 48, and it goes to a little bit over 300 downloads in our network. Now, so what's exciting about this is, once again, we have in between 5,000 to 10,000 downloads as we've been testing everything with this app. And so we're rolling everything out now to the market, including the publicly traded company. If you look on NASDAQ right now, our ticker is GBUX. And so, you know, everything that we have is designed to benefit the user of the app. And so once again, these points that are being earned will be able to be cashed in for Givbux that you can use to go eat, that you can use to take an Uber, that you can accumulate to take a flight, you know, go to Disneyland, book a hotel room, because all of these services are already in the app. And so these are the different things that you can earn points from: receiving a call, giving a call, inviting people to the app, doing a video call. And last quarter, that's what this slide was all about. Last quarter, we got 12 cents per point. So the points are free. It's just all based off activity. But we got 12 cents per point when we cashed in. And so the new quarter just started January 1st to March 31st. So the points we acquired through this quarter, we'll be able to cash in beginning April 1st for that quarter to begin another cash in round. So we're excited about being the only communications device that I know of where the users are earning from their activity. Once again, Black owned, Black operated, but publicly traded. So it's open to everybody that wants to be a part of what we're doing. And so let me reclaim the host. And stop the share, so I can give you guys the full spectrum of the second half of what's going on with that app. And so that's the app. Everything that you just saw was the free download. And then there's the marketing company. The marketing company are the people that are bringing in the mom and pop merchants, that are bringing in the charities and want to earn off all those transactions. So just think about 30 years ago when Visa, MasterCard, American Express came out. What if you had an opportunity to earn on every single transaction over the last 30 years on all of the Visa stores that you introduced to Visa? All of the stores that take MasterCard that you introduced to MasterCard. Well, right now they have Apple Pay, there's Google Pay, and what we have is Givbux Pay. We're introducing the merchants to a way that they can not only earn on their users, but also on the app. Because MasterCard and Visa never gave you an opportunity to earn on your user when they went to Burger King or when they took an Uber or when they went to hotels.com. Well, this app does that. Because if you have the Givbux app displayed in your store and that customer downloads the app and they go use it at Burger King and they go take an Uber, well, you as a merchant, you just earned on that customer after they left your location. And so once again, it's free for a merchant to become part of the Givbux ecosystem. There's a short video here that shows you how all that works. And this is found at gbxintl.com. All right. Then we have Givbux University, which is part of GBX International, because we are training those people that want to make the big money. Now, the app is big money itself. With just 3,000 downloads in your network and half of those downloads using the app at least one time daily, you can earn over $50,000 worth of Givbux a year in the free app. And that's with as little as 3,000, well, let's say 1,500 people using the app daily. So what this does is it, for those people that want the big money from every single transaction, not only the transaction on the app, but the transactions from the merchants and the charities. Now, what you're gonna do is get the training on customer enrollment, charity enrollment, merchant processing, Givbux business development, and personal development, because most of all of this is based on mindset for those people that want more. And so it's more than just, the business. It's more about giving you the tools to help shape your mindset to be able to confidently grow not only a Givbux business, but any business. That's what this is all about. Because I'm a business owner outside of the media company, and I'm actually getting my website put together right now so that I can be in the Givbux ecosystem. And I'm a home-based service, sales and services business, but I'm going to be in the Givbux ecosystem. All right. And then finally, to close out, before we go to questions and introductions, right now there's the digital shift. You see, Givbux is a digital currency, not a cryptocurrency, but it's a digital currency, just like your bank account. Once you put your money into the bank, it becomes digital. It is no longer physical fiat. And so Givbux is a digital currency, but we also deal in cryptocurrency with our media company. And so I'm part of a group that has actually built the world's first decentralized fundraising platform. And we use cryptocurrency to facilitate people being able to raise funds for their own personal needs and or causes. I tell people, if you need help paying your rent, I can show you how to do that for as little as $10 a month. And so what we're doing is we're in pre-launch right now, and we actually have 1,379 accounts that have been created while we're in pre-launch. We've been in pre-launch for about 9 months now, and all of our accounts have been making money since day one of the pre-launch. We've thousands of dollars that have been put in and thousands of dollars that have been pulled out. We actually introduced a staking program a little over 120 days ago, where we're teaching people how to put their money to work for them using compounding interest, earning average 3 to 4% a week, 12 to 16% a month on their money. And part of our financial literacy program, we're teaching people how to turn 1 to 4 in 12 months. That's 100 to 400, 1,000 to 4,000, 10,000 to 40,000, 100,000 to 400,000. We have that capability in a program that we built ourselves using the power of cryptocurrency, trading bots, and manual trading. And so it's all based on donations. And so you cannot be a member earning the compound interest unless you have made a donation to, once again, the person that introduced you to the network. And so this is another tool that we're using to be able to raise money for Damien's foundation to be able to implement putting it to work. And so I can personally say I have several accounts, and I have one account that just crossed 10,000, another one that's approaching 5,000. So, you know, that in the last 9 months, I've raised $15,000 plus using this model that we're introducing to you guys as well. And so it's simple, it's very user friendly. And, you know, we have videos and everything to be able to support that. Damien has all of that information. And so at this time, we have about 5 minutes left on this webinar, but I actually ran it back. And so Damien, I'm going to be sending you over the second webinar that you can send out to everybody. So everybody can actually, when this one ends, just log right back in. And so I'm going to stop the share and open up the line. Well, the lines are open. Everybody should be able to unmute, and we can get the conversation started with any questions that anybody may have. All right, Damien, looks like you have the second one as well. The second one, give me a second.
Yeah, I got the second one. We just have to set it up.
No, I don't think
upgrade,
you have the second one yet. Hold on a second. Let me get it to you. Let me get it to you. But the second one says 245. Let me get you that. So, gentlemen, any questions before we do the introductions? There you go, Damien.
Okay, I got it.
All right, let's see. Right now we have CJ Bodie. You are unmuted.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Charles Bodie. I'm the HR Director for the Nashville Department of Transportation and Multimodal Infrastructure. It's a pleasure for me to be on with you this afternoon.
Thank you, sir. I saw you were unmuted, so just wanted to make sure if you had any questions. Okay, guess no questions. All right, the next person that Damien brought on was Mr. Ron Johnson. He wanted to make sure that you knew about these tools and how he was going to be using those tools to raise capital with this foundation. From what I understand, everybody here is instrumental in working with Damien to get his foundation to fruition. And so once again, this is just an introduction that he's doing to bring everybody together. My role today was just to show some of the tools that I'm introducing to the table, working with his foundation, but also to get a better understanding of what you guys have as well. Okay, for some reason, doesn't look like you can unmute now. I just clicked on it. Let's see if you can unmute now. There you go.
Okay. Hey, how's everybody doing?
Doing great. I'm actually going to unmute everybody so everybody can talk freely.
So I want to introduce myself. I am Ron Johnson. I am the Community Safety Coordinator in our Office of Mayor John Cooper here in Nashville, Tennessee. And you know, Damien is someone that I'm working real instrumental with trying to find ways to combat violence and also to address gun violence and what have you. And he's one that we're looking to use in a number of different ways, along with this new group that I've created, which is called The Village. About 107 or more nonprofits, small grassroots nonprofits that are doing the work on the front line, and we're trying to make absolutely sure that we can get them the resources and the support that they need. Most of them never have had, especially coming from the government up until this point. And so looking forward to finding ways to tap all of these guys into access and resources such as this, because this could take them to a whole new level. They'll probably be touching altogether about 5,000 to 10,000 people, just this small group right now. So, and it's growing.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for that, Mr. Johnson. Thank you for being here with us today. All right, gentlemen, this one is actually going to be over in 30 seconds. And so there's a second link that Damien just sent out, and it's the same access code if those of you want to come back in and join us. Damien is going to open up. We're going to talk the rest of the time about his foundation and how we can basically get to work, not only implementing these tools, but also the tools you guys have available. So that's what the next 40 minutes will be dedicated to. And so everybody will be right back in the room in the next 1 minute. Thank you, everybody. And once again, this has been recorded for those that want to get this information out to your teams.